And we look to be live again. Here on my second week of streaming. And playing Palworld again. See if we can actually get to the boss battle that I was working on yesterday. We got sidetracked a bunch. We did find the Dinosaur that I was told should help me with it. So, if I remember right, we still have to level it up. See what kind of abilities it has, and then we'll go for the tower. My first one. It only took 4 or 5 streams. But there's so much in this game to do. It's not a surprise that I get sidetracked. I got another deer. Oh, which is from a common. I was gonna say I didn't think it was frozen. Another chillet. That seems to be the almost all of them that I've gotten that were frozen eggs. They're either they're chillets, and then almost all the damp eggs are pen kings. Another nightwing. And that can be good. Let's see. Find my other stash of eggs. We'll start doing some of these uncommon eggs. See if I can find anything out of them. Do Scorch. Verdant. Nope, wrong one. These hitboxes. But they're always like that. Okay, so I got the... Ooh, another level. Don't remember getting that, so I may have just got it and didn't realize it. Yeah, our Dinosaur is 17. I need to get just a little bit more of oh. Yeah, I gotta beat the second tower just to get that. So do that. Do the bait anyway. I think I should have the stuff for a... I got stuff for those too. Wheat farm. There we are. And then I can start doing me some wheat, and it's even bigger. I'll try to put it right there. Because I believe we need the wheat for the baits. And then I can try catching pals in the water, which I don't know if it's randomized. They didn't have that mechanic before. So we'll go from there. Not enough tomato seeds. Which, not surprising. Research. Which is hilarious because this thing looks humongous. And then when you actually do it, it's like, oh, it's a tiny little thing. But in case anybody was interested, I had a wonderful birthday yesterday. Got my first raid on a stream for my birthday stream right as I was getting ready to end it. I literally was just like, well, I'm going to end it in a little bit, and then bam, I get raided. So I continued on for about a half an hour. Just because. I don't have manuscripts. Just because I didn't want them to kind of feel put out, and I was enjoying it because they were talking, and I did actually have something happen to my stream. One of the guys mentioned it, and I was like, oh, it must be on your end, because he had said that, or they had said that. Turns out it was either Twitch in general or the actual stream itself, because my stream broke into 2 separate streams. The recordings are all in one, but the streams were put apart. One of them was for 2.5 hours, and then it says I had another stream for 20 minutes. So something definitely went wrong. Palladium and ingot. Yeah, so the guy was right. Something did happen with the stream. I have no idea. I didn't even notice it on my end. My internet seemed to be fine, so it's probably something with Twitch, I would assume. Or just the stream in general. I need ingots and palladium. That requires flour. Flour and tomatoes. Got the feed bag. That requires palladium too. Let's see if I need to repair. Yep. Yeah, it's just seems to be struggling with our tasks. What's wrong with him? I don't have enough sand. That's what happens when you, where's it at? Yeah, more palladium. Imagine that. That's what happens when you have more pals to your thing. You actually need at least 2 of the hot springs, as it helps to keep them happy. I don't know if that was just something with him, or if he couldn't get to it, because I saw a lot of the other ones were in it. And if they're taking it up and he doesn't get his turn, and it starts, his happiness starts going down quite a bit. And if it goes down too much, he'll just stop working altogether. And he's my main woodcutter and fire guy too, so gotta have him working. So I'll get me some palladium, and if need be, I can go back to where all those flax were to get the pal fluids if need be. Or even just over by the water, where I have all those tea fonts and the celeries and things like that. Random berry seeds, probably say as one got killed there. Yeah, having that Killamari is a good idea. I've got enough. So maybe that'll help them, because you can see on several of them their sand is down quite a bit. Usually mine stay pretty high, but I didn't have 2 of these here, so not surprising. Let's see, I think got all the ones that I need. Now this is something I haven't done yet. Yeah, I gotta do the tower first, as you can get a lot of stuff from that. Okay, let's see what we can find. I know my quest is... Yeah, I definitely don't want to take on Grill right now. Mr. Machine Gun up there. This is a robe. It wouldn't be too bad. The King P.A.K.A. is 23, so... And that is 38. What's my quest? Girl in the tower. Yeah, I don't technically have any direct quests as of right now. I'll go over it this way and see, because I need to upgrade my other pals, especially the Dinosaur. I want to get it high enough that I can... Well, that didn't take much. Yeah, because they're such lower levels, it doesn't take them as long to level up as it does these bigger ones. Which is good. To see what's around here, you can find some interesting things on these cliffs. Because they like to hide the effigies and things like that out here. I found a few chests perched at the very edges sometimes on these little bitty cliff sides. I believe that's the starting island, so there probably won't be too much down here. I do love this new bird. It's really nice. It is not as much of a stamina drain as the first one. I mean, the first one works, and it still works fairly well. But having one that doesn't drain stamina so quick, to me, is a little better. Yeah, it's the beginning island, so it's not helpful. I can go to some of the higher level areas and just go around the water, and not too much spawns out there, so that's not a problem. As long as I don't get off of the bird while I'm on a cliff like that and get stuck like I did when I got raided yesterday. It's so embarrassing. First raid I ever had on my stream, and I get literally stuck in the wall and can't move. And I just happened to think of being able to roll to get myself out of it. There's one. Effigy. And luckily, it worked. Oh, there's an egg. Now see, this is something I didn't think about. Having eggs up here. Dark egg. You never know what you're going to get. They say it's whatever is around here, so I mean, the things around here are daydreams and tombats during the night. So it should be something along those lines, which I'm fine with either of those. Tombats are good miners, and daydreams are apparently overpowered, being able to just come out of nowhere while you're wearing their pendant or necklace. Which is something I may have to try at some point, just for fun, to see if that's actually a thing. And of course I have mine set for aggressive, so they would just blast everything that's around me. So that'll be an interesting thing to try out. Which, of course, anybody that knows me knows I have a curious nature about things like that. So at some point, I'm going to try it. Just because I heard it from that one person. Which was very nice. They had a good tip idea for the game. So we will test one of them to see if the Dinosaur is as effective against the first tower boss as they seem to say it was. And then I will test later if you can have multiple daydreams out. I mean, they have dark power. There's not too much that wouldn't be affected by it, from what I can gather. So we'll see. They said have 4 of them, so I assume you want to have one out and the rest back in your, or maybe just have a rideable pal out and then the daydreams flying around you. There's a bird above me. So I got air cannon, spirit fire, and Ignis blast. I still haven't found the shiny that's usually over here, but they may have reworked the spawning of the shinies to actually randomize it a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just in it for experience right now. Do want the leather, of course. You can. Requires riding and equipping a fishing rod. Huh. I have no idea what that is. Looks interesting though. See, a water pal. I do have a serpent. I don't have their saddle yet. Don't think so, at least. I have to look that up and see. Yeah, single shot. But that's 20 some experience for one, 30 for another. Wouldn't take too long. I should probably do dungeons if truth be told, because I can get some of the training manuals with dungeons and get the Dinosaur up to my normal level, 24. Let's see what's around here. I don't think there are too many dungeons, actually. Defeating things left and right. Which still works. Yeah, it's already 100 XP for the Killamari. Let's see, I will just... Oh, there's Daydreams. Yeah, I need to go this way. I wonder if the color of the fish is the same as like the color of the eggs. if I'll get one of those too. Because the ones I found that were sparkling were like that. There's purple over there. That seems to... Yeah, I can hear the... I can hear it over there jingling, so... It's probably what it is. Be interesting to see. I need metal, so I can get the fishing pole. And I need wheat, so I just need to let them kind of run with it for a while, so they can gather it and plant it and all that. There is a dark egg up here. I'll get these effigies, because anything that upgrades your capture strength is a plus. I can tell you that right now from the few months I've been playing this game, just in general. Because before I wasn't doing these at all. I'm thinking, oh, it's just a collectible, nothing else. And then you actually get to it and you're like, wow, I need a lot more capture strength. There's a little chest here, along with a depresso that's attacking me. I got a manual. That'll be good for the Dinosaur. I don't see any greens. I do over here, and there's an egg. Let's see, verdant egg over here. They say it's whatever is around your area, but I don't know. Can't say that I ever paid enough attention to it, unfortunately, that I could ever see what it was. So, I mean, I know I was getting frozen eggs, and the only ice pal that was predominantly in the area was a chillet. So, I did get a lot of them. My bird has a big appetite. So he earned it for as powerful as he was, going through their blast and everything. See what cave we run into this time in our dungeon. Ooh. So apparently that one spirit fire splits when it hits. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's rather effective, especially against a level 5 guy. As Kilamaris. Yeah, they got poison too. And I have that heavy module that my things don't go as far, but they're a little stronger. Yeah, see, this is what it used to be before. You have these multiple paths. The one to the left would kind of go for treasure, whereas the one on the right would lead you towards the end. Never hurts to have several of these. Once I get the condenser, I can put all these multiples into a single one, and then your pal chest looks amazingly empty. You have like 2-3 pages, and then suddenly you've got one. Oh, there's the mouths. I'll just have my bird do it, since he can take care of them pretty quick. Looks like we have a couple of ways. They may have reworked the whole thing to where you don't... Well, they ran off. And of course, mouths being so dark, it's nearly impossible to see when they're in the shadows. Oh, there they are. Ah, got me with the dirt. Of course, they're kind of ground pals, so it's not surprising that they would have the dirt or the mud ball. And it doesn't matter if they have lower level skills or not. Because when you do the condenser, that doesn't do it. It's just, it's numbers. Ah, there's a treasure vault. Not very much, just a single thing, but any is better than none. And I can always ride bird out, so not a biggie. Yeah, it does. There's just fire all around, dude. Doesn't mean anything. Crazy. But there are people like that. Like, oh, there's fire wisping by you. Oh, no, couldn't possibly be. Ignis breaths. I wonder if that upgrades what they have. Oh wow, that is a flamethrower. Not bad. Yeah, it's pretty effective. Okay, we'll go over this way. And that should lead us to the end. Perhaps. Could also be one of those where you have to go backtrack all the way. There are people. Yeah. Pretty effective. Surf and trust grow, so let's see, I'll take that. I will take the lotus, even though speed is not a big thing with me. It may be for some people, but it's not for me. The only thing I like in speed is... Ah, my goodness. The only thing I like in speed is when I am flying. Which is probably what that is, but I don't have the stuff as of just yet, so it's a lower priority. Yeah, this is built like the old ones. You have the little ruin area, which is open to everything, literally. And then there's a tree at the end with the Alpha Pal and his little followers. And it is a Foxbark. Nice. The alphas are like twice the size. Nothing wrong with that, but it happens. I will just let that happen. Now it's a little less because he is above 10. Actually, technically it's every 9. So the balls only help up to the next 9. So it's like 9, 19, 29. Learn Dark Ball. Nice. Training manuals. Ooh, life pendant. Which I can't wear. Let's see. By obtaining certain items, additional accessories may be equipped. Yeah, because I got fire, accessories, yeah, and life. But I can severely do the Dinosaur, so works for me. So we'll do that. Fill him up. And then you just teleport back out, which is the way it was before. So they did keep the original, which is good. I still got the purple ones down there. And I can just fly up and avoid a lot of it. Which would have taken a lot longer on the other one. But these, if you can get up to these, I would do it as soon as possible. Well, within reason. Have fun, at least. But when you can, definitely get up to these birds in the level to be able to fly them and ride them. Because it is an improvement. Pal spheres, a rocky egg. And there is Ruined Church, which I haven't got yet. And there's the effigy on the side of the mountain, just like I said. Let's see if I can find them, because there's one time I found one and I'm like, oh, it's back there, and I turn around and it's right below where I was. So I just flew back over and got another one. Megasphere, which is the higher levels that I'm getting to, is nice. Increases your chances by a fair amount. The Archipelago Church. Let's come over here and claim this. My free tech point. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I had upgraded the bird on the first one, but it cost you money to recover the souls that you spent upgrading your thing. So I will probably, if it don't cost too much, which I don't think I used that much, to upgrade him. I will pay to have those back, and then I can put it in this one and increase its attack and defense. Every little bit helps, especially on the bigger monsters. I probably won't do my Dinosaur just because I'm literally only using it for boss battle. Not that it's probably not that good, I just don't have a reason to use it specifically. Maybe after the boss battle I'll see a reason to use it. And if I do, then I will. One time there was a glitch, and they actually attacked one of these people by the fire. And I got chased and taken down by the military, or the police force, I guess you could say, on here. And it never did it again. But that one time it just decided it was attacking a local. And of course I was low on health, low on food, and I had to just run for it. Get this chest right here. Kind of half exploring, half looking for things like, oh yeah, I can take him on. Very effective, yeah. So, let's see which one he's gonna do. Probably flamethrower. Yeah, boss kill. Ah, well, I don't really have a reason for that one. He's just a big gummy monster. All the rest of them are high level, but he's just in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I'm a level 11. Pingulate. I normally do explore these over here. I didn't get normally caught on those rocks as usual. Pick up the soul, sphere, paldium. There's an effigy, which is another reason why I come over here, is they have effigies here, there, and yonder. Sometimes I try to put them in inconspicuous places, and other ones they're just like, hey, I'm out here, here I am. I'll get the free tech point over here as well. Fast travel. I don't know if I can talk. Oh, too hot. If it doesn't get a shot off, you're good. But if it does... give me a paldium. That was nice. Now you can see by the temperature gauge down at the bottom, I am in a hotter area. Whereas if I didn't have the shirt for the thermals, that's the heat, I would be in very close danger over here because I could overheat fairly easily. Could be because I have a fire pal. I know one of them I had, I don't remember what it was. It was one of the pals I had. It affected the temperature around it, and so just me being near it, I was freezing to death. think it might have been the Chillet. I captured one of them, and the pal I had with me was literally causing me to freeze. So I had to carry a torch while I used it, just so I didn't freeze to death. There's a little bit of irony there to have a pal and then just proximity freezing to death. I'm not seeing too much on this. Oh, well, of course, right there. It's the only good thing about night is you can see where the effigies are. I mean, they just light up all over, so. Yeah, bronze cherry. There's no way I can do the Naris as of yet. I may be level 24, but not that leveled up. And my bow, although it works on lower level pals, is not very good for higher level. Like I won't, like the level 11 boss, I only did 25 damage. So that was not exactly a good turn on my leveled up bow. Which is probably why the one I had that was legendary was so good, because it was pretty strong. This one, not so much. Looks like there's a little campfire up there. Get this chest. Copper key and training manual. Always appreciated. Now this is, that's Linarius. That's what I was hoping for. I don't know what it is with the Dumons, but they're capturing them left and right over here. Just a flamethrower, that's all. Okay. I need to go. I could go to the dungeon. See if I can get some more training manuals to level up. Maybe find a good pal in here. You never know. Oh, there's a feather. I think I have one. Catch him by his big toe, too. Nope. Ooh, got me. I am at some point going to have to upgrade my shield, because they are... they're doing a lot of damage. And these are only level 5s, so I mean one shot nearly broke it. Oh, there's a Mao. A couple of them. Got him by the tail. Oop, he upgraded. dark ball on me. Got that one. Got him in the face. Oh, there's Bells attacking. Oh, they're attacking syndicates. I was gonna say, I didn't think I had ticked them off over there yet. Oh, there's a nice fish spot right there. Wow. It will be interesting to see what I can catch there. Yeah, I don't have his. Nah, he was dead. That was a little bit of a cheap shot. I had already killed him and I still letting his attack go through. Not that it did any damage. And now I was stuck in the wall. Oh, of course. Give it a second chance to get out of it. No fair. At 67%. This should be a better than average chance. There's nothing over here. The Dinosaur is 21. Not a bad level. I'll use some more, if I find more training manuals. I'll use that on it, and then we can see about that boss. Actually, stamina. Training manual. Definitely food. A boost gun. Oh well, boosts everything. Let's see. It's a Dinosaur saddle. There's a serpent. I don't have Daydream either. I do like the Ring of Mercy, because when I do that, I can't end up killing them, which I'm going to need that actually. So I'll use that. I think I still have enough. Can't write it. Do lettuce. That wouldn't be too bad. Metal armor is 1 each and 70. I'll take that. Okay. Now I will have the serpent saddle, so I'll be able to ride it. If I have enough stuff, which I'll need leather. I can almost guarantee it. I'll need leather for that. So we'll see if we have enough to go with. And there's the tree. Let's see which POW we get. An alpha Mao. That would be interesting if they just stay in the... and make them run off. Oh, they all run off. No, I don't think I'm going to do it that way. Oh, tech. There's a little one behind me. Quartz. Musclehead. I don't want him either. Go back to him. That's a little seed mine. I got 1,000 points. Grass tornado. Lots of skill manuals. And a crossbow. Okay, he's 23. If they can't do it at 23, then I don't know about them. Okay, that's grass tornado. Yep, okay. Now we will leave the dungeon and see about going back to base. Ah, there's an ox. Sneak attack. There we are. Yeah, I only have one Nox, so I hatched it out of a dark egg, I believe. So that's a lamp ball. That is a chance find there. I don't know how common they spawn over this way. Better safe than sorry when it comes to rare pals like that. Or rarer, as the case may be. And treasure chest out of nowhere. I see an effigy, and I think it's over there. Oh, there's another Nox. Nice. They must spawn naturally around this area. I didn't see that. Of course, the thing is, once you find one, like that, when I hatched one out, or even just get one in general, like the one up on the hill, the Encino Ram, if you can catch them, it will tell you where they spawn naturally. And it's like, that was a very good find for the Encino Ram because they don't spawn anywhere near where you're at. But there's only that one guy that throws him out, so. And sometimes you'll find a wandering person that another trainer person that attacks you, and the thing is you can't capture their pals, so sucks, but you can't do it that way either. Okay, what all do we need? There's that. There's that. Put the medicine in there. Okay, it's got those, so I'm just gonna add my own personal things for that. Oh. Oh. Come on. That must be the one down here, yep. Put my earth egg down there. Put the grass tornado. Now a lot of this stuff you can... yeah, you just sell it. That's the claw. Yeah, precious claw. Okay, now... blueprint. I already have those, so that's good. Hatch my eggs. Damp egg. Celery. Zen mine and... oh, there's another herbal. And our socks. Pretty good. I don't mind those. So I'll do verdant, that. I'll do the rocky egg. You never know what you get. It's just a regular, so verdant and damp. Feed everything. Nobody has been assigned to research. I'll do celery there. He's nocturnal. It's water, it's too carrying. Okay, yeah, that's a little funky. Yeah, he's already doing it. He's almost 1% already. I will go down here. I really need the shield, unfortunately. I hate to do it because it uses ancient tech, and it is such a rare commodity. Unless you go around defeating bosses left, right, and sideways. Generally, it's a bit rare. But if worse comes to worse, you can always find them with the little boss tags. They do respawn there just every little bit, so it can be done. Looks like I need another bed for my pal. It says I can put 11 out there. I only have 10 beds. You can see that up in the base info. And let's see. It's 280 normally. I need a bunch of ingots for that, my goodness. And for that as well. Let's see. Yeah, I may have to do an ingot run. I hate to because it takes a lot of time, but whoever I add in next gets a very nice bed. And since it's higher technology, it takes a little longer to do, even with help. So it's always something to think about whenever you're building it. Okay, I've got enough beds. I'll do another herbal. He seems to be doing some of that. Musclehead, what is he? The hooligan, I wonder. I'll put the alpha. Let's see, I'll sort it. I wish I had a quick button to sort, but oh well. Syndicate Hunter. Okay, and then I got the bosses. Let's see. I'll do... Not too bad. I need to take him off of the water thing. Maybe he'll go over there and do that too. As many farms as we have, probably not real quick. Paldium. I should have enough paldium now. I will discard that. Fast travel to the over here, this settlement, sell everything. And then I'm going to actually do the tower now. I've got the Dinosaur. I can check through my skills to see if it has anything more powerful that it already has. If it does, I can give it to it and then take it in there. Got lots to sell. 5,000 and something. And I didn't bring any of my money with me because it's put up. Okay. Go up here. Put my money up. Ooh, they already hatched. Nice. Oh, another Hangu. Or Hangu. Cinema. And celery. Those are fairly decent finds, I think. I'll do triple darks and see. Lettuce, of course I don't have any of those seeds. do. Let's see if it lets them in. Yeah, they'd probably go around it. Used to, you could set it just right, and they couldn't get around it. Okay, we got our dinosaur. We should be able to do the tower. That sounds like the random chance is back and they are fighting. Let's see what they got captured. Can't kill it. Oh well. I can use one of them too. Flamethrower out of nowhere. A dragon killer. Sounds about right. Good thing I got all that stamina upgrades. This is one of the only reasons I do the stamina upgrades, so I can do these. Well. Of course I didn't do that. It has... We'll go with this and see how it goes. Time for the first big boss battle. Everything else are just alpha mini bosses. This is the big one. And that's the girl from the abandoned church. I talked about me coming and fighting her, so here we are. Big lightning guy. Grisbolt. Wait, I am completely out of stuff. So it's all up to the pals. Which seems to be doing pretty good, actually. It's already got down 4,000. It's on fire and shocking. Okay. I have to say the Dinosaur is taking care of it pretty good. Already down almost half. Just doing all the seeds. Okay, it's past half. My dinosaur is still about 3/4 of the way. Just fine. does not seem to be affected by electricity, which is good. I can back up the person the other day's claims, Sham, that the Dinosum is good for your first boss. I've had it time and time again where the electrical attacks would shock my pal. It doesn't seem to have stunning it like it did, so works for me. Already down to 6,000. Okay, it can take it 4,000 at a time. Got it. Nice. 5 ancient technology points. Wildlife Sanctuary, that's the one in the middle of nowhere. Okay, got the tower now. Nice. Okay, that's the beginning. That's that over there. Okay, that's overlooking that. Tempted to do the King Paka. How's that one will oh, he's struggling with the task. I wonder if he's stuck. Because I have never had them just get to that point where they're struggling with everything. I begin to wonder if he is stuck behind the tree thing. That's all he can do. So he's not resting or anything. Normally they can undo themselves. So, I don't know. We have to take him out and put him back in again. Effigy. Let's see if I can go up here. Sometimes I have stuff. We'll see how it goes. Yep, there's an effigy. I can see an egg all the way up here already. Another damp egg. Rushboard decided to attack me. Whatever will I do? Oh, that's the entrance to the higher tier lands. Okay. Over here, there's a chest. Another effigy. And several of them. Oh, I'd say I need 17 and I had like 2. So these are going a long way into my next capture upgrade. It's a little glitchy there where I just went inside the mountain to get it, but I'll take it. Let's see. To get my bearings. There's arrows. I have 5 arrows. I have 19. Okay, straight on is the king P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, that wildlife sanctuary is the one that's out in the middle of the ocean. It took me forever to find that, so that will give you a little helpful hint there. It's in the middle of the ocean, out past where the first big skeleton is. So it don't take you forever like it did me. Got it instead. Whatever that is, it is hard for me to avoid, that's for sure. Oh, it's stunning. Not sure if you'd say stunning or just took his focus off on me. Let's see. You would think that fire would be enough for him. Doing the dark ball. Oh, poison. Apparently very effective on him. Oh, first thing. Nice. Okay. Whew. That was quite a bit. He puts up a fight. He's got the hit points to do it. So, oh, now they upgrade Shadow Burst and Bubble Blast. Whew. Okay. Now my poor Vanworm. Let's see. I believe it's up there, actually. When they start getting that hurt, it's time to go home. And I can see if the wildlife sanctuary actually triggers you to get in trouble. As I was trying to before, it's like, oh, you're in a restricted area, but it didn't really do anything. Might be different since I've upgraded it, so we will see. Crazy rare, seriously strong. There's no way one like. Oh, so now don't get cocky. So now I have a quest to catch one of like what she used. Typical. Okay, let's see what the king P.E.K.K.A. He's nocturnal. All he does is gathering. Oh wow. He doesn't sleep at night and continues to work. Kingly's plan. carry supplies increases my carrying capacity. That wouldn't be too bad to have, actually. But yeah, that Mr. Arsox over there is stuck. I went right back to it, so we'll see. Okay, and hatch out these eggs. Daydream, not bad. A depresso. Another depresso. And I got a level from it. It's fine with me. I'll take free levels from hatching things. I'll even hatch another dark egg. And the handiwork is complete. I don't have that. I don't have cement. Don't have the charcoal. Don't have the manuscripts. Don't have the ore. Let's see, speed, material, concrete and cloth. Well, I should have enough cloth. I have tons that I can make. Is what I thought. You can make infinite. I'll take it just to 200. It's only 1,000 workload. And we'll go down here and make. Oh, we got tons of arrows I can make. I have no idea who that. Oh, and now with the tracking thing, yeah, I could find it. I couldn't before because they didn't have it. Now my words of wisdom are just null and void because you have trackers that send you everywhere you need to go. So it's good. Takes the guesswork out of it, especially when they're sending you all over the place in the later quests. So need to see if I can find any more nocturnal pals. Okay, I will take those and give myself some health. One-shot sphere launcher. What I want is hip lantern. Lock picking. Average size feedback. Dimensional pal storage. I don't need that. Antiques. Why would I do that? Dressful use for giving yourself a remake. Oh, okay, allows you to edit. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, let's see what I've got up here. fire crossbow. Okay, automatically gathers stuff. Use it to fire explosive eggs. Don't think so. Gotta research things there. Yeah, see, there's the King Pekka saddle. A mounted crossbow. Sign a POW with handiwork suitable. Protect your base using a crossbow. Makeshift submachine gun. Power generator. Don't really have a need for that. Yeah, I'll take a saddle. Okay, so what did we catch here? 56 registered. 72 that I've seen. King Pekka. Chris Bolt. Oh, that's it. Okay. Random money in there. Tundra, tropical, cloth. Not really interested. Shotgun. I've used up all of my things. Oh well. Okay, what was I going to do? Technically, what I can do is put another base over there and set POWs for getting ore. Let's see. It is in the red. Yeah, because I know I'm going to need metal for the lantern as well, so. Okay. I just need to find where it was. Just around the other side of the church. And like I said, the only issue that I have is stone. It's hard to find enough stone to get it to work right. Which technically I can go back and get more, but you just don't have stone deposits in the same place that you had these, unfortunately. That's a PAL capture thing. I don't know if I already did that one or not. We'll go over here. You can start the box. That's easy enough. I think it's like 10 of each maybe. Which they're easy enough to do. And I can do all that right here, so. It takes 50 before I can do the actual mining part, which I can probably get it with a full stack of all this. Be very close if I can. because then I have to build a farm to sustain them. You also have to do the thing for their sanity and all that. You're basically building a literal second base. Now something I could do is go to the bamboo, where I had a base before, actually. And it had an ore thing up there as well. This is just counted as safer to be over here. But we don't always go with safe. It's very, this is efficient for ore, but the other one is efficient for a lot of things, and it causes a nice travel point. Yeah, bamboo thicket. Now that I have the van worm, and we are higher level, it shouldn't be as dangerous. Swooper? Or sweeper? Yeah, there are 22 in there. Let's go over this way. Because it's like literal bamboo. Which I thought was really cool, just seeing how it changes when you go from one area to the next. It was a really nice touch. And that guy is 25, yeah. I think it was up on one of these mountains. It's where I had my base before. Might be this way. Hello! Tippachi. Nice to see you in the chat. Hopefully I didn't miss you. I was focused on getting all this done. It is going pretty good today. Nah, nice. Yeah, the Streamlabs thing, I've heard it was glitchy about whether the people are still there or not watching. So, wasn't sure. I did miss somebody the other day and they left before I could say anything. I'm glad that you're still here, still able to watch. How are you doing besides working? Don't know too many people that enjoy their work, no matter where it is. But we all gotta eat sometime, so. And I don't know if you're like me, but I got bills, so I gotta do something. I had some jobs that I've really liked, and had one that was horrible. Couldn't wait to get out of there. Playing Palworld. Nice. Ah, okay. Sorry to hear that you had surgery. Hopefully you're recovering well. On the plus side, it's good that you are off work. Get some time to chill. Luckily, the one surgery I had was before I could start working. And it's a good thing it did because it took a while. And the medicine they had me on basically made me useless to do anything. It just knocked me out day in and day out. I had to cut it down. I could barely function. Yeah. I know that. I know all of those very well when I had my surgery. So, it's unfortunate. I will be wishing you all the best and a speedy and safe recovery. Hopefully the end result is that you will be better off and healthier with the surgery. You are appreciated for watching. I'm just starting out, so anybody and everybody's appreciated as long as they're nice, which you seem to be. So that's a double whammy of appreciation there. Right now I am scouting around the higher level lands. I had a base up here before in a previous game, and I'm trying to find it because I had ore. Ah, the veteran player. I had heard about people with Dr. Braun. The one time I did it, he stripped away a very good perk because I used a shiny and basically cursed the poor thing and made it completely useless for me. So, well, never know. Some people are just naturals. It took me a while to get my bearings playing it. I've known other people that they played it and they were just up into like guns and everything else. I had heard about the breeding thing. I haven't tried it yet. I am almost up to where I can start a breeding farm. There are some pretty cool ones that you can get doing that. I know I've seen videos of people doing it. They were breeding for like some kind of mega tier one, which sounded absolutely awesome. Eternal Engine. Sounds cool. I know there's a very specific one people go for with him. And it's supposed to like revolutionize and make it like the best PAL you can find or something with one of the upgrades. Can't say I know too much about it. I know a little bit. But I also know it's like a 50-50 chance of getting good or bad. So, unless they've changed the frequencies of it recently. I've been playing Palworld off and on for a couple of months. Not like super intensive, but I would say right now I'm probably doing the best that I had for a while. Diamond Body Invader. Now Musclehead, yeah, I have a couple of them that have that actually. I lucked out and got them with it naturally. The Diamond Body sounds cool though. I did happen to find him on a couple of playthroughs I've had in the past. Supposedly, if you can get high enough, I thought somebody said you could like capture him and put him on your base, and you'd have like, can do it for like free or something, or not free, anytime you wanted, instead of having to chase him down. I don't know if it's true. It's just what I've read. So here's where my base was before. That if you get like a high enough level, eventually, that you can like capture him as a pal, because he was level 50 before, so you'd have to be really high level to be able to capture him, Dr. Braun, and use him. You put him like in your base, and you instead of having to chase him down and luck into finding him and all this kind of stuff. Because when I found him, he was walking along the road. But that's been a while back, and they've made a lot of upgrades since then to the game. So I don't know if that's even a valid thing anymore, unfortunately. They had a massive upgrade not too long ago, and they changed a bunch of things. Use Ultimate Sphere. Use the Mercy Ring to keep him from dying. Yep. Yep, that sounds exactly like what I was told you could do with him. Yeah, I'm putting up my second PAL box. And of course it's up here where it's got the Relaxosaurs. It's level 18. Oh yeah, and 22. Yes. Yeah, you can't consistently use him. Yep, I had heard that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I don't know if there was a way to get something that would help him recharge a little faster. Because it can be so OP with what he does, I have a feeling it's stuck on like a day cycle. But it's good either way. Okay, gotta get me some wood so I can start making the base. I do like these trees that are up here. Kinda has a weeping willow-esque look to them. Which, of course, I love weeping willows. They're absolutely beautiful, I think. And the one time that I got the chance to buy one, it was for a place that we were supposed to buy. We were going to live there, try it out, and then buy it. They turned around and sold it while we were still in the process of deciding. So I had already planted the tree there, and I was like, oh no, you just gotta leave everything. So I ended up losing my most precious thing, my weeping willow. So I was not happy. I'll put this close enough to the PAL box. Too close to the boss facilities, of course. Can't there. Works out there. It doesn't even really show down there. I do love the continuous build possibilities with these. And you don't want to build over the resource nodes. I don't know if they fixed it or if it's still the same as it was, but they will not come back if you do that. And I did the wrong thing before, and they didn't come back. So, gotta watch that. I'll take the wood and the fiber, start making some beds, get some pals started. Also need to make me some boxes so I can have storage, especially with me being so close to full carrying capacity. Oh, don't you start with me, Relaxosaurus. You crazy. Stay away from me with your bubbles. Now, I wouldn't mind capturing one, but see, this is why I don't like Relaxosaurs. They just attack you out of nowhere. Ah, nice. Yeah, it would be very good to be able to reduce his frequency. My goodness, broke my shield immediately. Whew. 13, and I got him with glutton and unstable, oh, of course. These are on fire. I don't know, and I'm not taking the chance. See, this is why I don't like being up here. I like my safe little by the church one, but I didn't because I gotta be stubborn. Normally what I'll do is I will build up here, and then I will, wrong place. Nope. Disassemble. It'd be nice if you can reduce his cycle, because I know a lot of people would enjoy that for sure, because then you can do more upgrades and get more different skill things and all that. Yeah, I can slowly move up here. This is why I need a box. Not only do I need the box, but I also need to put stuff in the box. Storage. Me being me wants to get it as close over here as possible. There we are. Yeah, the stone took up a lot, but I need that to make the thing for the stone. You said up there you had Xenoloord. Now is that from breeding the alien creatures from the, the meteors? which I assume by the name it probably is, but just want to know for sure. Only got it from Gene. Ah, raid boss, yep. Yeah, I got a, what is it? Starts with a, like, love. They're normally like 30, level 30 plus in the deserty areas. And I had a raid and they were like level 5. So I tried to capture multiples, but only got the one. Yeah, high quality pearl oil and a ruby. And they are extremely good for carrying stuff, which I was pleasantly surprised. So now it's at my main base as basically the main carrier for everything. I haven't had a raid boss battle yet. I've had just a regular old raid. So I'll enjoy the peace while I got it. Could also depend on level, but I'm not sure. Because I know my first raid was just the Syndicate, and then my second raid was like 2 pals. Blazemet by far the hardest. Oh, I can imagine. Just the sound of the name is definitely, that would be a rough one. But it's one of those, it sounds like it's a good reward once you get him too. So. Ah. Oh wow. In-game bosses. I struggled with the King Pack a while ago, so I can only imagine with that one. But of course I'm only like level 24, so. Let's build some beds, and I can get some pals. Actually, I need to build walls so I can know where to put the beds. Yeah, my one playthrough before this, I got up. I was not level 40, but I was in the area with level 40 pals. And I didn't even remotely try. It was certain death at that point. But they were very nice looking, so. Okay, now I can build pal beds. Build these over here. See, that is 10. I don't have enough for 11. Ah. Okay, I've got one there. Now I can put a pal out. Let's see what I can do. I need one that's good at building. Ferocious. Yeah, we'll do ferocious pinking. Even though he's level 1. I don't want to put out the shiny yet. Need a deer. Or the fire, yeah. Artesian. Vanguard. That doesn't help. Zen mine. Yeah, we'll do Zen mine. And she's a hooligan, so unfortunately that doesn't work. Coward. I have a lot of varying things, but not a lot of good varying things. Relaxosaurus is terrible at everything except watering. Hengu, or Hengu. Oh, and it's dark, so they're all going to bed. Of course. Well, I will be building 20-second beds until the sun comes up. I hope that I'm at least being somewhat entertaining while you're recovering with this Palworld stream. Yesterday I did a birthday stream, and I did Legend of Mana, which is an old PlayStation 1 game, and I did Palworld as well. Yes, it's very nice to have somebody to talk to. Even as a streamer, I can tell you, I'm recording this, and of course post it on YouTube as well, but actually having somebody to talk to makes a world of difference. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself, explaining to myself how to play the game. So, always nice to have somebody around, even if it's just chatting. Exactly. Yeah. Imagine being a streamer where that's all you do for 2 to 3 hours is talk to yourself. And then you have somebody pop in and it's like, oh, somebody to talk to, yay! It can be very awkward. I did some voice audios a couple years ago, and it is extremely weird talking to yourself. And people wondered why they were only 30 minutes long, or 20 to 30 minutes long. And I'm like, you've never just stared at a screen and watched the voice recording ticking by. It is completely different than when you're having a conversation with somebody else. Even a chat like this, where you have at least some response from somebody, is so much better than when it's nothing. I can see why a lot of streamers will like co-op with other people just so they have somebody to talk to about things. How some of the YouTubers who first started out, doing hours and hours and hours of footage just talking, it boggles my mind sometimes. It's definitely one of those things, until you've done it, or until people have done it, I should say, it's hard to explain it. Because even me, who had some experience with it before, it was still hard just to get the mind frame of, I can do this, and then start doing it. But I've lucked out almost every stream. Somebody will come in and start talking, and it makes it a world of difference. So thank you for the conversation. It is appreciated. Probably much more than a lot of other things. Just having somebody that to help the stream go by easier. And a lot more enjoyable. Especially since you have a lot more experience than I do, apparently, with actually getting the Dr. Braun and doing stuff like that. I haven't found him yet, but I'm taking this one a lot slower because it is being streamed. Yes, I know all about that. It was often tempting when he ruined my shiny. And like, if he wasn't 40 plus over my level, he would have been gone at that point. Just because of doing that. So yes, I am well aware of the frustrations, and I totally agree with them. Because I had a shiny, and I believe it had the lucky trait, and it took it away and gave it hooligan, which makes it worse. That's true, yeah. Yeah, I haven't even begun in the whole breeding thing. I can imagine that'll be a couple streams worth in itself and probably bore people to death while I'm doing it. Because something I like is the nocturnal trait with the worker pals. Because I have a sheep right now. Only one I have that I found with nocturnal that I know of. And all it does is produce wool endlessly. Which is nice that I could have 200 things of cloth to make. Yes, it is. What was it? One of my other ones, I lucked into a nocturnal. I don't remember. It was one of the good ones, really. And it just sit there and did it day and night. It was so good. I loved it. But it is harder to find than most people think. Even though it acts like it's a base level skill passive that should be fairly easy to get, it's harder than you think. And for some reason, I almost always find it on the land balls. And not on many other things, except them. So I don't know if it naturally has a higher chance with them or what. But the majority of I have found have been land balls. So, a little interesting tidbit of my somewhat experience. Almost a full thing of wood. So we'll take that back. Mm-hmm. Yep. Serenity and gave it Slacker. Yep, exactly. I would think that he has this thing where he will give you the opposites of the ones that you want the most. The game is actually listening to you and is wanting to see what you really want so it can take it all away. I would swear some games have that. Even though most, you can almost guarantee they don't. But it's like, you know what I was wanting. I do like they have made it better with the if you do capture the humans, that they do actually have skills now other than just handiwork. 203, Lord duplicates. I need to use them to get what I want. Yeah, that sounds like exactly something I would do. Find a good one and just keep going. Okay, I need farms. It's the one thing I haven't done yet. I need sites first. One of the balls. I don't want to do the big one. I would find something good like that and I'd be like, oh, I want duplicates. It's an ominous hammer coming through the wall. Here. Okay. It's gotta be one of the people. Yeah, they're purple, so I can see that. Okay. Now it said Palworld on my bet. So I will need more stones somewhere. That's the one trouble with this base. There is very few stones around it. You can find them in other places, but then you gotta come back up here. Which is not as bad as it used to be now that they have these jumpers. Little swirling tornado things. Used to, not very long ago, you didn't have those. And it was just, you gotta fly. That was it. Wow. Two of the big mammoths are fighting each other. Wow. And they're not even the alpha ones that walk around and attack literally everything. I had seen things fighting before, but I thought it was just a fluke or there was somebody else around there. Wow. It'll be a while before I can attack one of them from the looks of it. Especially much big as that stomp was that they did. Throwing mud at each other. Okay, oh, I am so tempted. Because he is such a low level. It's going to be so hard to catch this thing. end up not being able to. Yeah, that's nearly impossible at this point. Oh wow. Don't know if you saw that or not, but I captured a level 35 mammoth guy. Wow. Well, that's the benefit of watching them fight it out. You can capture the loser. Or the winner, I guess you could say. And I caught him with the Megasphere, which with 7% chance. Wow. Okay. I'm going to fly up and get this effigy before I up and die from some random thing like normally happens whenever something good like that happens to me. Let's see. I'll fly back up to my base because I got palladium and stone. We'll see if that works or not. Reverse psychology on Dr. Braun. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. I'll be curious to see how that goes for you. Because if nothing else, it'll give me an idea of what I can do once I get him as well. Exactly. If it almost guarantees to give good ones, yeah, definitely. It sounds like something I would say if it works, yeah. That is exactly what I would say. Okay, I technically need some food stuff, which I don't have any seeds, of course. Put the little thing right there. Ah, very nice. That'll be something to consider, definitely. Exactly. Oh, you never know that one grass type that will just take down the dragon. Have to think of the possibilities of the one-off that will happen that you will be grateful that your dragon has grass resistance for. But at least it's positive. So that's something, if nothing else. Yeah, that is precisely what I would say in that situation as well. Yes. So we do the dramatic why. Just like all the movies. This is the spawning grounds of Relaxosauruses, apparently. Is that it? I'll come all this way. Oh, it's one of them. The frozen ones. Jolt hogs, yeah. These guys can have good luck trying to catch me. I'm flying away and they're stuck on the ground. So, good luck to them. If they manage to come over to where I am, then they're more than welcome to shoot at me. Got a scorching egg. And getting another effigy down here. Got some grilled gale claw. And go over here, because I know you can get a lot of flaming eggs, or scorching eggs. And effigies, and they'll be of varying different things from the volcanic land. I lucked out and got a gigantic turtle-looking thing, or dragon-y thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, I definitely am in the idea that you don't want to give him anything good. Maybe, I don't know about the breeding, but maybe if you can put a bad one and a good one together, you put a bad one and have Braun give him good traits, and then you have a really good one that you breed to it, maybe? Can't really, I don't have experience on how the breeding works, but kind of sounds like something that might work. Maybe it would give you the best of both worlds. Hopefully. With a very unsure eyebrow raise on that one. Because I don't know. Foot of the volcano. Now this is where I was telling people that I found a shirt that gives me heat resistance. This is where it comes in handy at the foot of a volcano, because the temperature is already fairly high already. And I'm not even that close to it. It just gets worse the closer you get to the volcano. So having the heat resistances like that, always a plus. Kind of need cold resistance when you first start, and then moves into heat resistance. And of course you need extremes on both sides of it, because eventually you go up to like the top of a frozen mountain to do one of the tower fights. And I was so cold and hurt by the time I got up to it, I couldn't get it to actually work. And I got defeated I don't know how many times, and you froze half to death trying to get back up there to get your stuff. And it's like, ugh. I was on my first run. And so I just bypassed that and went over into the desert lands. And then I started burning up because I didn't have good enough resistance on either side of it. It's just kind of mid-level. I'm getting a lot of scorching eggs. Hopefully they'll have a variety of creatures from the volcanic lands. Because I just have basics for my from the beginner area. I did manage to get, I think that's a Lilibel, the one that you can farm for fire organs. Which I was looking for that most of all, which I know they spawn over here as well in the at the volcano place. But it was nice to catch it from an egg, first of all. And the ones I'm finding should have a fairly decent chance of getting them as well. So we'll see. And no silver keys. Okay, I will fly up here. I don't think there's any... Well, there is a teleporter in the volcano land. Right there. Just outside of where it just gets to point of safety. So that's good. Get this effigy. A righteous hunter. Okay, I am going to teleport back to my original base and start putting some of this stuff away. And put some out there. There. Keep out 3 of my good eggs. Concrete or... all that through there. It's rifle ammo. I have to put my ore somewhere else. Right there. And what? Nope. I will feed. Stuff these. Let's see what we can get out of the eggs. A large common gets me Grintail. Not too bad. Put one of my uncommon scorching in there. Large damp egg. Pen Kings. Shocking. Random dark egg. Daydream. That will help with testing the theory I had. Small feed bags. I can't do that. Visitors heading towards my base. Didn't realize that I'm going to hold it and actually cancel. Eek. I'll slowly move over here and put arrows in the basic crafting bench. Or workbench. I playing too much Minecraft, everything is a crafting table or a crafting bench. I'll move down here to my good one. And I can do the average feedback. Well, I am going to complete some of the things that I'm wanting to do here around the base. And seeing as it is 4 p.m. here, that's usually my stopping point. So I'm gonna wind it down here at the base, doing some stuff, building some stuff. Seeing what else I can get down here. Ooh, bones. Okay, right trigger. That all I can do? Yeah, one. Yeah, I guess it's gonna take a while. Okay. I don't think. Okay, I can do serpent and saddle. Yeah, there's the one. I'll have to look at it and see. It is a lavender caravan. Yeah, the lavender I got from a raid. Which they are usually pretty high level. So I was lucky when I got her. Or at least I think so. I have an alpha Mao that digs up coins. So never hurts having free coinage. Oh wow. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done cooking. Can only do... It's only 1,100 berries. Totally haven't been neglecting the cooking around here for 2 or 3 streams. There we go. Upgrade my capture power. And let's see. Nope, don't want that. Upgrade my shiny. Okay. Okay, think of things that I need to do around here first. Things I need to build. Literally everything requires... let's see, can't do that. Okay. Now I did beat the tower, so come up here and... Oh yeah, I forgot about the Mamorest that I captured. He's only level 30 something. 35. Oh, okay. Auto assign. I'll do a little bit of everything or everything. My reward is 101%. I'll take it. And then start it. Half hour. Okay. I launched the expedition. Upgraded got the eggs. Okay. I don't think I can build too many other things. Breeding farms are huge and probably won't go in this one. Okay. Well, I think that will be... I'm gonna look down here. I've seen a new pal, apparently. Probably the... Well, no, I say Relaxosaurus before. See which one it is. Ah, yeah. That's because I caught the mammoth. And, yeah, like, the Reptyro. That's the one I found in an egg before. And Relaxosaurus stuff. Can be ridden, can rapidly fire, missile launcher, while mounted. Nice. Go up. Yeah. Flame bell. That's it. That's the one you can farm for fire organs. Keep going up. See what it was. Probably one I found in an egg. No, it was the Jolt Hog Cyst. Capture bonus when you get 12. Nice. Okay, that was the T-fonts that I got. So it's maxed out. So I have a bonus for them. Okay. And that's where I'm going to end it here. I stream every weekday, Monday through Friday, from 1:30 to around 4 EST, because I am on the somewhat eastern side of the US. And all of these are posted on my YouTube. I send out notifications on my X account. And of course, you can always find me here. I say if you follow and turn on notifications, it'll tell you when I'm starting. Anytime you want to come back and visit me, Tipachi, you are always welcome. We can chat back and forth about our frustrations with the Dr. Braun and these silly things that happen in the game. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you recover quickly and efficiently. That's the whole point after surgeries. And I hope you enjoy your downtime. And everybody else, I wish you a good day and goodbye.